Sir, you go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning. I am John C. Tidwell. I am the currently sitting and serving representative for the new 74th District for the western part of Montgomery County. It's been an honor for me to serve the state of Tennessee in the 74th District, which I have for some time now. What I'll focus on is more of the Montgomery County side and how I got here, but we'll talk about that. I have a strong focus on constituency needs. In the entire time I've been there, I don't believe there has been one single constituency request or contact that has not been answered. That's a pretty tough job to answer all of your constituencies. That I do. Education, the environment, and the veterans' needs I've seen to very handily. I am the senior member of the Environment Committee on the State Environment and Conservation Committee. And it seems to me, like I was telling you, that I have been to school most of my life. I was raised by two school teachers, which accounts for a lot of that. My mother was a math teacher, my father an agriculture teacher. And after graduating from high school, I went to Castle Heights Military Academy, where I got a postgraduate degree, and then I went on to the University of Tennessee, and I hold a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering with a professional license. I am the only engineer in the Tennessee legislature, so I draw a little bit of attention because of that. My viewpoint is a little bit different from theirs. I'm usually generally analytical. One of the best decisions I ever made real young was at the age of 20. I married my local sweetheart and was my wife for 40-something years. We've raised two kids. I have the same wife I started with, which is getting a little bit odd nowadays. But she and I raised two kids. We have a son who is graduated from Union University with a basketball scholarship and is now the principal and coach at Lakeview in Humphreys County. And I have a daughter, Nikki, who is a registered nurse in the HCA system in Nashville. And I'm really proud of both of them. We've got a daughter-in-law, Christy, who is also a school teacher. So you see my very, very strong educational influence. And I get very strong when I start talking about education or when I vote for education. I worked at the DuPont Company for 34 years. I'm now retired. During time served in the state, surrounding communities, I have been chairman of the Regional Planning Commission, vice mayor of the city of New Johnsonville, chairman of the Regional Solid Waste Board, member of the Humphreys County Commission, and budget director for Humphreys County, a member of the Tennessee General Assembly's Environment and Conservation Committee, and member of the Tennessee Transportation Committee, where an engineer ought to be. I worked for TDOT early on in design and location of I-40. During my time as public official, I was honored to write the alternate budget from the income tax, so I wasn't an income tax person, and I wrote the bills concerning the harvesting of timber that protected our forests from the clear cutting of timber when the spotted owl moved into the western part of the United States. I write all of the motorcycle bills, all of the antique bills for antique cars, and I wrote the stream maintenance for the farmers. That's a pretty good record of bills. I look forward to serving the 74th districts in Montgomery County, which has many of the same concerns. I'm NRA endorsed, Tennessee Forestry endorsed. I've got awards from the Forestry, the Veterans Association, the American Legion Veterans Association. I've got 2 Legislators of the Year for the Forestry Department. I've got Legislature of the Year for SC&D. I have a Conservation Award for the Woodman of the World. I have several awards. I have the Veterans Service Award from the American Legion. I consider myself extremely qualified, and I'd like to be your state representative in the 74th District. I think I can help Montgomery County and understand what they need and how to get it.